Emotional neglect is not about what was done to you. It is about what was never given. And because nothing happened, there is nothing to point to. No single event, no obvious wound. Just a quiet emptiness you have carried your whole life and could never fully explain. Here are 7 signs it is still living inside you. You do not know what you feel. Someone asks how you are, and you genuinely do not know because nobody ever asked when it mattered. So you never learned to hear yourself. The fix: once a day, hand on chest. Ask, what am I actually feeling right now? Do not perform an answer. Just listen. You feel like a burden when you need something. Asking for help feels dangerous, like too much, like too needy. Because needs that went unmet early teach us that needs themselves are the problem. The fix: needs are not weakness. They are information. Let one person in this week, just once, just a little. You are incredibly self-sufficient, but completely exhausted by it. You learned very early, if I do not do it myself, it will not get done. So you stopped asking, and now you cannot stop. The fix: self-sufficiency that comes from fear is not strength. It is survival. Practice receiving. Let someone help you without immediately returning the favor. You feel deeply alone, even in a room full of people, because connection was never modeled as safe. So even when people are there, something in you stays just slightly out of reach. The fix: one honest moment of vulnerability. Not performance, not oversharing. Just one true thing said to one safe person. Connection is built in those small, honest moments. You are your own harshest critic, because the voice that should have said, "You are enough. I see you. I am proud of you," was silent. So you filled that silence with your own criticism, thinking, if I am hard enough on myself, I will become enough. The fix: notice when the critical voice speaks and ask, whose voice is this really? Because it was never yours. You have an intense fear of abandonment, even in relationships that are safe. You wait for people to leave. You test. You push. You pull back first, because love that was inconsistent early teaches the body. Closeness always ends in loss. The fix: when the fear of abandonment rises, name it out loud to yourself. This is an old fear, not a current fact. I am allowed to stay, and so are they. You do not believe you are allowed to take up space in conversations, in rooms, in your own life. You make yourself smaller, quieter, less, because the message you received was that you were too much or not enough, sometimes both at the same time. The fix: take up exactly the space you need today. Speak the thought, take the seat, share the idea. You were always allowed to be here. You just were not told. Emotional neglect leaves no visible scar, but it shapes everything. How you love, how you work, how you see yourself. And the healing does not begin with finding someone to blame. It begins with finally, giving yourself what was never given. To be seen, to be heard, to be told. You were always enough. You still are. Before we close today, I want to give you something. Not more information, not another thing to fix or understand. Just a practice. One that has been used for centuries to heal what words alone cannot reach. It is called Ho'oponopono. And today, we are not using it to fix anything. We are using it to return something that was always yours. Place one hand on your chest. Feel your own heartbeat for a moment. This heart that kept beating through every moment. Nobody showed up. Through every need that went unmet. Through every time you made yourself smaller so others could feel more comfortable. It kept beating. It is still here. And now, we speak to every part of you that learned it was not enough. I am sorry. Not you saying sorry to yourself for being broken. The universe speaking to you. The world that failed to show you what you deserve to be shown. I am sorry that you were left to figure it out alone. I am sorry that the people who were meant to see you were too lost in their own pain to look. I am sorry that you learned to shrink in spaces where you should have been celebrated. I am sorry for all of it, for every moment that taught you that you were too much or not enough. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Not forgiving the people who hurt you. Not yet. Not today. Not until you are ready. This is deeper than that. Please forgive me for every time the world moved on and left you carrying something you never should have carried alone. Please forgive me for the silence that taught you your feelings were inconvenient. Please forgive me for the absence that made you believe love was something you had to earn instead of something you were born deserving. Please forgive me. Thank you to the part of you that survived, that kept searching, that is here today, still asking questions, still wanting to understand, still believing, somewhere underneath everything, that healing is possible. Thank you to the child in you who found ways to cope when no one taught them how, who built walls when they needed protection, who made themselves invisible when visibility felt dangerous. That child was not broken. That child was brilliant. Thank you. I love you. And this one, we say slowly, I love you. To the part of you that does not know how to ask for help, I love you. To the part of you that flinches when someone gets too close, I love you. To the part of you that has been waiting your entire life to hear those words from someone who meant them, I love you. To every version of you that made you smaller, that apologized for existing, that deflected every compliment because you did not believe you deserved it, I love you. Not when you are healed, not when you are ready, not when you have figured it all out. Right now, exactly as you are. I love you. Place both hands on your chest now. Take one slow breath and just feel, for one moment, what it is like to be met, to not have to explain yourself, to not have to earn your place here. You were always allowed to be here. You were always worthy of being seen. And slowly, one breath at a time, your body is beginning to remember that. This is not the end of the healing. It is the beginning of it. And you do not have to do it all today. Just today. Let yourself be a little more held than you were yesterday. That is enough. That has always been enough. You